today's ship race will start out at the space station. You can, no real set time for this, it's just whenever people show up. If you want to get a group of friends together and start your own race, I will do this video as an example of how the track layout is and maybe a few key things along the way. You can have everybody start outside their ship or in their ship, but do a countdown, everybody takes off. Once outside the space station, look at the top of the planet there, look at the top of the sun, and look up, and you'll find Harmony. Head there as quickly as you can, because you're on a race. Now most people are usually saying, well how can you actually race spaceships if all the pulse drives are all the same? Well, as you're about to find out, and you'd seen the map at the beginning of the video, you have to go around the planet. So in order to go around the planet, you're going to have to pop out a pulse drive. The reason why I haven't set an actual time for this is it doesn't need to be an organized event. This is meant for civilizations to host their own, or anybody to ask, hey, anybody want to go do a ship race? And they can go up to the space station and do a ship race. The first time I did this, I timed it out to close to 8 minutes. So if everybody wants to post their times on Reddit or Amino or anywhere they'd like, we can maybe get and see who is the fastest. That was another thing you have to watch out for. Pay attention, make sure you have enough of a pulse drive ready. You don't want to run out, somebody will pass you. But here's where the skill part comes in. You have to go curving around the planet. I didn't think at first this would work when you're doing racing with other people, but as long as people know where to go and don't get lost, it's really not all that hard. You've got to know when to pulse and when to stop pulsing. Use your space station if you have to. Alright, after Harmony, we go for the big green planet called Unification Day. Now I suggest running over to where the beacons are, or everybody's comm balls, or where everybody's hanging out. Give them a good flyby as you're going overhead. Because it's almost important to go over this point, because when you go around the Unification Day planet, you're going to have to find the moon link and go around that planet. So if you use this as a point, it makes it a little bit easier to get around it. Check your pulse drive all the time. Another thing is stay out of the planet's atmosphere. Get away from the planet. You can see how tricky this can get. Especially the closer you get to the planet, it gets kind of tricky. Because now you gotta look for the moon. Right there. over around it. Now, the moon you have to go on the left side of. Most of the other planets we're going around the right side of every planet. As soon as you pass Link, take a right, look up a little bit, and head over to Perseverance. I believe that's Perseverance. Yes, it is. As soon as you get around Perseverance, mad dash back to the space station. Normally, optimally, you'd want to do this on creative mode. That way you don't have to worry about bounties or hostile scans coming in that you have to affect with. When we were doing the Olympic Games, we had a player who was playing in permadeath, and she had to bow out because she had to outrun a pirate fleet of 4 of them and barely survived. So I recommend using creative, but any mode would be fine. We're gonna have, for the Galactic Racing League, sponsored by the Amino Hub, we're going to have it cut by mode, or have mostly creative mode for the Galactic Racing League. That way people can be anywhere at any time for it, and they can have a dedicated Galactic Racing League creative save. That's why I'm really excited to introduce the Galactic Racing League over Unification Day, because it's a real fun game. We'll create, in the Amino Hub for instance, we'll end up creating maps out of all the systems, and we'll start a tournament for it. And we welcome many other civilizations to build their own maps. We can have a whole group of a whole league, so to speak, that's going to be doing ship racing, and we can do the Grand Prix or Grand Tour, Gran Turismo, so to speak, where we go around to each civilization system and do a star system race there. I think it'd be awesome fun. So, but as I said, mad dash back to the space station. Although, really need to go around the right side of peace. Depending on where you're at, this isn't meant to be like a direct line, because what I'm really hoping to do is get this onto Hello Games' radar and tell them we want to do something like this. We want to race ships either around the planet, around the galaxy, or around one entire star system. Hell, race to the sun and back. I don't care. We want to do something more player interaction, more multiplayer. I mean, we're able to see each other now. Let's take advantage of it. Oh no, out of fuel. And at that point, somebody could have passed me. But I think as soon as you go close to peace, that'd be the rule. Go anywhere on the right side of peace, and as long as you get close to it, head right to the space station. First person to the space station, landing and getting out of their vehicle, wins. So hopefully this video will explain things a little bit better on what the ship race is, where to find the starting planet, because that's the most confusing part, and to serve as a guide for if I'm not there or anybody else who's experienced in ship racing isn't there, to kind of help get the ball rolling, get people involved in playing the ship racing. So I plan on being there at some point or another during the Central Daylight Time. So if you see me, say, hey, Guru, I want a ship race. So, anyway, I hope to see you all at Unification Day, and hope for you to join Amino and the Galactic Racing League. Thank you.